What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe and Superstar Joe and the superstars in the building. How's it going, guys? Oh, I got you. I got somebody there. I know I got somebody. I've been practicing my dodging and my weaving, so I've been getting a lot better at that intro sequence. Hopefully you guys were punching me back, but I'm too quick today. Nobody got me. Nobody got the cheap shots in, guys. If you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post. Posting every single day. We're getting close to 365 days in a row. It'll actually be more than 365 videos. Near the beginning, we were even pulling a couple of videos a day at some points. So I don't know what the final total of videos will be. I got to go check that out. But 365 days in a row, nothing missed. Babies born, weddings happening, everything. Did not miss a day between live streams, all types of format of content on YouTube. If you go back, you'll find something on every single day. We've tried to be consistent through the bear market, through all this stuff, and talk about everything. We bring the news, right? So that's what we tried to do. And the good thing is that there's been something to talk about almost every single day this year. So that tells you what you got to know about the platform. Superstar VIP, you can get a star next to your name. It's $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. You get access to the drop spreadsheet. You're going to see that today where I come out with some price predictions for the Avengers Tower. Also, you get access to like all our buys and sells, and we'll advertise for you if you're trying to buy or sell something. The buys and sells, they come out every so often, but if you're in it for a month, you will definitely see any buys and sells that we do. And also Star in the Universe coming up, I think 3 days until the end of the year, right? So end of the month, we'll definitely have a star to give away in the universe for one of the lucky VIPs. Someone on this list will most likely be getting a star in the universe. Someone might be getting their second star at this point. We've been doing it for that long. So shout out to all you guys. I updated the sheet. We got the Izzo kid where he belongs on the list. So thank you guys for all your support. Superstar Money _ on Instagram and Twitter, and on TikTok. There's no underscore. If you want to follow us on any of those platforms. Discord in the description. Make sure you guys go join the Discord. It's fun. It's a great time. I love hanging out there with you guys. You give us ideas for the videos all the time. I like to use some of them, and it's just great feedback too. Like if we're wondering how a video did, go talk to you guys over there and see your thoughts. So definitely another place to check us out. And there's a PO box in the description if you want to send us something and become a Superstar Hall of Famer. Guys, we appreciate your support so much. You don't even know how much it helps us keep going. All right, let's get into the Twitter news. This is our Twitter. Put out a little bit of a controversial tweet today. I know the VV fam doesn't always love it when there's some Quid articles or Quid stuff going on. Just saw this drop and Medium article from Quid. Curious to know what the fam thinks of the utility here. Is it something VV could implement on future drops? I believe competition is great to help the space grow. Other projects will spark new ideas. So put that out there. It was received half decently. I mean, there are some great comments. Obviously, you can get people who are not happy. We do have a promo code with Quid. I didn't put it out there because I want to speak my mind and just talk about it. I just want to show you guys quickly, and I want to be honest. I don't want to have to talk in any direction or whatever. But the reason that I posted this is because I went quickly through their article, and this article is a mess. Like if you go in this article, you're gonna get lost. There's like 17,000 different things happening at once. Like honestly, Quid, if there's one thing you can take, it's summarize this article, make it a little bit smoother. If you gotta use tables, graphs, something to help it be a better read, because this is like really, really hard to get through and read. But the one thing that I pulled from it is this section here, and there's a couple sections of utility or rewards. So on this one here, for example, January 18th at 3, they will do a snapshot for most valuable leaderboard of the entire collection. So they're doing this this Dark Crystal mini epic figure drop, and it's a 3D collectible. So it's something there. But the cool part that I liked about it is the overall rewards. And hopefully we get something like this from Veve when it comes to MCP or OUP. But the top one, so whoever gets the most points, is going to get a physical Dark Crystal figure. And it's worth over $800. So you give an incentive to climb the leaderboard. And the top 50, each ranker in the top 50 will get $50 airdrop in Quid token. So basically, you're getting $50 or whatever it is to spend on the platform. I think that's a cool concept. I don't know if it necessarily has to be those types of things like a physical or a money to spend on the app, but I like the concept of the leaderboard, and I like the concept of rewarding leaderboard. I think we've seen it on HRO. a bunch of times too. Like that last set, they took snapshots, and I remember people were bragging about how high they finished and what they got as their airdrop. So I think that's a cool thing. And I hope that Veve eventually does get something. So that's why I posted that. I wanted to show that like other brands, even if they're not well received by the community, I think we got to figure out a way to welcome almost everybody here, even if, like not maybe everybody, but the non-scam projects and projects that end up delivering on their promises, because they're going to bring new ideas to the space, and you can't just depend on Veve to bring every idea, right? So posted that because of that. Wanted to talk about it. Don't like the way that the article is written. Think that needs work, but I really like the idea of the reward system. So wanted to talk about that. Put that out there. Put out a couple polls today. One of them was, are you trying for the Mickey Mouse signature airdrop? I've been hearing all the stuff about the FE signature being on the card. Wanted to hear what the community thinks, and looks like 82% of 444 votes are not planning to go for the Mickey Mouse drop. So, but we obviously didn't get every single person on Veve to respond to this poll. But regardless, we have 82% that say no. So that puts them at, whoops, let me do this again, 0.82 times 444. So 364, 444 minus 364. So we know at least 80 people are going to be going for that drop. So you got at least 80 mints. But other than that, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch more, but it might be scarcer than we think here, just because of the response that we got here. A lot of people saying, why am I going to go for it if I'm going to lose all my money? Some people questioning if Mickey is even big IP anymore, if people even care about Mickey. I think that they do. I think that maybe they're not here, or maybe they don't like this certain set, or maybe, like we said, the FE people are considering that on the card. I do think that these are going to tank in price after the airdrop. I think that you're going to see your highest prices in the next week here until the 3rd when they do that snapshot. But I think that, I don't know. I don't know how many of the 900X they're going to actually be able to mint. Like if it's sub 500, you might get something of decent value in terms of mint numbers. But if it's over 500 mints, like we've been seeing things not move. But it's Disney IP, it's Mickey Mouse. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to tell if they give it any sort of utility. It's going to skyrocket because of the number of mints. But I don't know. I don't know what the plans are. And I'm in the game. I bought 2 secret rares. My plan was to sell one of the secret rares closer to the airdrop. Knowing my luck, they're going to assume I sold one from my set and not give me the airdrop, but it is what it is. I will have receipts to prove it this time, I think. Bob Sales, I did a call to action. Anyone see Superstar Money colors in the wild? When Laura M put out her Christmas tree with the sky in the background, I said, anyone see Superstar Money colors in the wild? Shout it out, show me. And Bob Sales showing me this beautiful panda sweater. It's got stars and it's got the colors and it's perfect. Blue, pink, baby pink, and the pandas. I mean, maybe we need a panda mascot at this point, but fantastic. Where do I buy it? I need to know where to get one of these sweaters. Maybe I'll be sporting that in the next video if I can find out. So shout out to Bob Sales, always keeping it fun. Avengers Tower. You guys came. You want to see the price prediction on Avengers Tower? Do people want it? It looks like 60% do not, 40% do. So I think that's higher than I thought it would be. I'm not too interested in it. It's not my favorite collectible on the app, but it looks like there is some interest. I think the Veveverse has a lot of people excited about this. If you were on the live stream yesterday, I talked about how I think like hopefully it's low mint. Hopefully it's a little bit higher price, low mint. You don't want to see these everywhere in the Veveverse. I mean, imagine just being repetitive, seeing a bunch of Avengers Towers. They've got to do something where they restrict how close together they can put them or something, or else I think it might just like kill how it looks. Or they come out with a bunch of different buildings and then people are, it'll be spread out that way. But I mean, I'm probably one of the 40% here. I'm sorry, the 60% here. It's not on the top of my list for the 50 gem price, but we will see exactly what the market caps and all of our research does. This was a screenshot actually from the live stream yesterday. Bones B went out with the star wall. I was actually looking at the screen and I couldn't even see my face. I had to stick my head above, but it was a fun time. So shout out to Bones B for always supporting and coming through on the live stream. It was a fun live stream. We had like 70, 80 people in there. And it's awesome being able to chat with you guys. Hopefully we do a little bit more of those here. Danielson, amazing. This is the first time I saw that the tower lights up. I think that's a cool aspect. I think it's like almost like the Chucky box kind of surprise where the box disappeared. I think that was more after the fact. This is beforehand. People were able to see this on the web app. Even got some of like the lights closed or the blinds are down on some of the floors. So they kind of went into detail that way. I just don't think that the collectible is as detailed as it could be, I guess. I mean, we've seen what they're able to produce on some other collectibles. To me, I don't know. I get like somebody said it perfectly. They said like, yo, PS2 vibes from this. I think it's cool. Like, I think it's cool. I think you can, the Vault creators, I said this in the live stream, the Vault creators are going to go ham with this. It's going to be fantastic. I like that the logo lights up. It's basically FA skyscraper. I know we got the up house. That's the other place you can live. But I don't know how this is going to do, if it's going to pull its weight. If you can scale it up to be like skyscraper size, that's pretty dope. So that's another thing that I'm hoping we can see. But to me, just looking at it here, I don't think it's going to go that big. Like, could it? It just doesn't look detailed enough to me. Maybe it's more detailed. Maybe I haven't looked at it on the app. I haven't zoomed into it or anything like that. So maybe it is more detailed, and this is just a far away shot. I'm sure you guys know better. Here's another video of it I wanted to show. It just shows it spinning around, shows it changing color. The daylight one is pretty clean. Like, you even looks like you got some kind of reflections in it. That's cool. You can see the reflection. I wonder if when you put the collectible in front of the glass, if you would see that reflection. If that's the case, that's dope. That would be a great layering effect or whatever they do there. I don't know how they do it, but we'll see. We're going to see that tomorrow. So shout out to Danielson and Captain Era for those tweets. Also, shout out to Veve Vault Master Creator for this summary. Like, I didn't even have to go anywhere. It's perfect. Detailed in the day version. Let me mute that. The night version, the lighting even on the helipad is cool. I'm really curious though to see how the reflections happen. But again, shout out to Veve Vault Master Creator. Great summary. Hopefully you start to do more of those, and we can share it with the fan. This is Robo Chopius responding about that quid post. Completely agree. We need platforms to look past just copying Veve and see how they can better them. Then Veve's turn to improve on top of that. We all win in the end. Exactly. That's what we're trying to say. McFarlane, the quality is fantastic. If they somehow make a dent, Veve will maybe have to compete, make sure that all their stuff is top-notch quality. We're not getting America Chavez, Electra, things that people don't want in terms of, if they make that quality a little bit better or they focus on that, I think competition will help. But I don't think anybody's there yet. No one's in Veve's weight class yet to be able to do that. So I wanted to show that stuff off. Now we have obviously the Medium article, Avengers Tower. Quickly we'll look at it. I said I wanted low mints, but we did not get that. We got 2,890 mints for 50 gems. I don't know if it's going to sell out. I'm going to say it's not going to sell out, maybe not initially at least. We've seen other items that people have been leaving in the store. Like an example is like the Flying DeLorean, not sold out. It was a little bit of a higher box price, 80 gems, but that's a Flying DeLorean. Like, that's a Veveverse play, right? You're buying that in hopes that you can fly around in the Veveverse. I think people going for this are hoping they have a skyscraper in the Veveverse. There's 2,890 of them. I think that takes away from it a little bit. I was hoping that'd be a little bit more scarce, and you weren't going to be seeing them everywhere. I guess if you do get millions of people on the app, that's pretty scarce. But I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to own land. I don't know any details of the Veveverse for me to want to put 50 gems. There's so many things for 50 gems right now that I would put ahead of this. But I'm also not the biggest Avengers Marvel guy, so that might be it. But and I'm not a Vault guy. I haven't been making stuff in the Vault. Eventually, we're gonna have a Superstar Money colored themed Vault or in the Veveverse or whatever. But I don't have the time, and I don't spend the time doing my Vault creations. I like to watch Ed, and I like to watch all those guys on Twitter put in work. Fro, ecomi, they're always doing hilarious, great things. So shout out to those guys. And I think this will be perfect for those type of people, right? Here's the mint sizes. So 2,890, they're going to be only releasing 2,800. And there you go. I wonder if I can do it. I doubt it'll work, but let's see. Oh, maybe it'll work. And then maybe I can zoom in. I don't know. I've never actually used the web app. And this is like live. No, look at that. I don't get it. So, did it move? There you go. Wow, it's lagging hard. I think because I'm streaming. So there it is. I don't want to break my computer. So we're going to turn that off. I don't want the stream to lag or boot me. So shout out to the Veve web app for actually working somewhat. So here's the price predictions. I tried to do a nice little fancy table like Rob does. I put comparables. I actually used 4 comparables. I'll go through each one of them. It says mint sold because not all of these are sold out. The floor price currently and the market cap currently, and then we're going to get to how I decided on market caps and whatnot. So Coke truck, there was 3,888 mints, and there's still a little bit in the store. 189 are still in the store, and we're seeing it at 20 gems in the market. So 73,000. I think the Coke truck is a play because it's a single item set, cool vehicle. It's not a character. It's FE stuff, right? But it's also a Christmas theme. So I think that takes away from that market cap. And I think that's why we see the market cap lower than most of these other items that might be VV-verse plays, might be single set plays. You got Bat Signal. Bat Signal, 8,888 editions, but it came out super cheap. And it's currently at $12.45. So that brings you to 110,000, kind of around that number that me and Rob been using for market cap for these drops. So Bat Signal, I think that's the reason I put that on this list, because another VV-verse play, David hinted at it being able to project in the VV-verse, or VV, I guess their VV account has done that. So the fact that people think that, I think people wanted it for the VV-verse, and that's kind of the theme that you'll see throughout these comparables. Flying DeLorean, 4,317 editions, so they didn't quite sell out. There's still 1,571 available in the store, and it's trading at 60 gems. I think that was an $80 box price, so a little bit higher. Might be the reason why they didn't sell out, but look at that market cap. It is definitely up there. People want the Flying DeLorean. They want to fly around in the VV-verse. This might be the most sought after VV-verse item that there is right now, because it's interactive, and right now you can still use, you can show off, and it's a fun collectible. It does a lot of different things, and it might be a little bit slept on, but there's still quite a bit left in the store. The other one I put is Up House, because obviously that's the other building that we have in the app. Obviously a lot more mints, obviously sold out. It's a time of when VV was popping, and there was a Pixar drop, and people were hyped about it, and it was blind box, so they had a chance at Woody. So I think the Up House at $17.50 has 157,000 market cap, but I do think that's inflated because it's been in the app for so long. People are holding on. I think that probably should be a little bit lower, maybe around 100,000. So Avengers Tower, I looked at these and I said, you know what, like Bat Signal was cheap to get into. I think more people might have went for it than this. So maybe that's why the market cap is a little bit higher. I do think that the $50 price point will kind of price some people out of the drop. I also, from what I've seen in how it looks, I'm not the biggest fan of the detail on it. I mean, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping you zoom into that thing and you can see in the windows, or you can see like details like crazy, or reflections on the glass. That would be cool. Maybe there's like other hidden Easter eggs that I don't know about, but based off of what I see, I think it might go for a little bit under 100,000. Also, we've seen the Thor drop other day where it got completely destroyed, considering what type of a book that is. So we know the appetite on VV is slowly dwindling as we move on here and dilute the market a little bit more. So I'm going to go with a little bit lower. I'm going to say 90,000 as the market cap. I'm going to work backwards from here. Then I'm thinking how many are going to sell out. So this is another thing that we have to figure out. I don't think it's going to sell out immediately. I think you might have a few hundred left in the store. So I said 2250 sell. I might be high, I might be low. That's my prediction. I thought it's a good number, and it just came out clean at $40. So it's a $50 gem, a 50 gem box price, and I got 40 on this one in the secondary. I guess by the time the dust settles, end of the day, I could be wrong. It's a low mint. It's not like crazy mint 28.90, but I don't know. Based off the poll and everything, like I asked the poll, and it's like 40% of the people are going for it. If we have 5,000 active users and 40% go for it, you're looking at 2,000, right? So I'm thinking maybe we're in this ballpark range. And I don't know, I might be wrong, might be right, but I'm going to say 40 gems is your price. And for that reason, I will not be going for the drop. It's not my favorite collectible. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. What do you think about this price prediction, how I got to it? Do you think it's going to sell out? Do you think my price is a little bit low? If it sells out, let's see, guys. This is how you do it. It's also on the spreadsheet if you guys want it. I updated the spreadsheet to include this. Let's say it sells out, even if you don't include the 90, 2,800, it brings the price down even more, right? So if I have that $90,000 market cap, I still think 2,250 is the number, and I think we'll see it sitting around 40 gems. I want to know what you guys have to say, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I got some guests coming through, I think the next 2 days. And hopefully that's a fun time. Should be something a little bit different that we're doing. And I think you guys will enjoy it. Trying to get down the final stretch to get down to 365 days. You guys know it's been a grind. but we will not stop. We're going to keep it going. And then you're going to have to join us for that live stream to see future plans of the channel and all that. So hopefully you guys are there January 2nd. I'll put out a time. I'm trying to figure out the best time because I want to appease as many people as possible. I know we got some viewers in the UK that don't usually get to see some of our videos live. So maybe you guys can put times in the slot down there, like say your time zone and say what the best times for you guys is. And I'll try to make it work for most people. I'm thinking like sometime midday start for you guys from Eastern time. So let me know if that works and what you guys think. But also, if you haven't already, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. You know, whenever we post at different times every day, post with different people very often. But hopefully you guys learn something and you bring some knowledge to your head top. Become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. There's going to be a star in the universe given away 3 days. We'll be naming a star there on starnaming.com. So definitely, if you wanted to be part of that raffle, you want to be there. There's also been other giveaways. We had Michael Camp on the other day, and we did giveaways. Well, he gave away a bunch of comics and a physical Todd. Actually, I didn't hear back from Adam Blank. Adam, if you're watching, please reach out to me. If not, we might have to do another raffle, and it might be on that live stream. So if you want to get into the Superstar VIP and be a part of that, that might be a rebound. We'll find out if I don't hear back from you, Adam. So please reach out to me. Yeah. So guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.